Brighter skin safely. What to use when taking a break from hydroquinone or tretinoin. Okay, so those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Christy and I have been treating clients for over 16 years professionally with over 26,000 different treatments focusing in the areas of hyperpigmentation, acne, and other skin conditions without the use of topical medication. And typically the clients that I have are people who have treatment-resistant hyperpigmentation or acne, very difficult to treat. They've already done a series of things and it doesn't work. So that is my main focus. Now, for those of you who are into the multifaceted, slow aging, not using topical medications, if you're interested, I do have a 5 steps to slow aging, which I almost guarantee that most of you have not heard about these steps. You can go ahead and sign up for that in the link below the description. Now, this is a cleaner skin care product review that you can use while you're taking a break from hydroquinone and tretinoin, because this video is a response to several of you who asked, what do I use if I'm taking a break because I don't want my pigmentation to come back? So typically when you are off hydroquinone or tretinoin and you've used that for an extended period of time, your skin is more sensitive or more reactive than before you use this. So you don't want to incur inflammation. So this one is this is a company called maysama. Maysama is relatively clean. It's a cleaner skincare product. I used it for several months and I really liked it. It doesn't have any added fragrances, no parabens. It has the sweet scent of natural tea. The green rooibos that they use is an antioxidant that's derived from green rooibos called aspalathine. And so it's very gentle. And it said on there that they have sensitive skin in mind. So the first one is the Gel Balm Cleanser. Now this one here it's a reddish brown cleanser and it's very gentle. Now if you notice the ingredients, you'll notice that the main oil, because you need oil to break down oil, right, is jojoba oil. And that oil is actually the most similar to human sebum. So it doesn't strip the skin of a lot of oils. However, so I have dry, mature, postmenopausal skin, and I really like this. You could feel it calming down my skin when it was really red, and it does have the oat-derived beta-glucan, which is an anti-inflammatory. It really soothes the skin, and it does hydrate. Now, for those of you who have oily skin or breakout-prone skin, what I recommend, because you may feel like it's not quite getting everything off, is especially if you have oily skin, then on top of that you have sunscreen and then makeup. So I would recommend using this first, then following it with a gel foaming cleanser to really get your skin really clean. I use it with a brightening cleanser. And this is my pro tip for the next product. Now the next product that they have is called ABP11 Plus Green Rooibos Gentle Resurfacing Toner. And if you notice, I didn't use nearly as much as I did with the cleanser. And that is because I prefer to use something that is you rinse it off first, because I finally got my pigmentation under control. Now this, as far as resurfacing products go, I really like the combination of this because first of all, it has on here, let me see, 5% AHA lactic acid. So out of all the AHA, this is the larger molecule, so it doesn't penetrate the skin as quickly, and it's hydrating at the same time. Then it has 1% BHA, which is the salicylic acid, which is oil soluble, right? So it's going to take off any excess oil, especially when you're about to apply serum afterwards. Then after that, it has, let me see. Oh, it has the 5% gluconolactone. That is a PHA, polyhydroxy acid. Now, why I like that, like I talked about in the toner that I have my clients use, is because it acts like an AHA, but it doesn't increase photosensitivity like AHA, and it's also better for sensitive skin, and it's also very hydrating. Plus the 1% aspalanthin, which is that antioxidant from the green rooibos, and then the 1% kombucha. Okay, so and this is a little bit more acidic. It's 3.5 to 4.0. Okay, so my pro tip with this, it says to use 2 to 3 times weekly. What I recommend is, if you're going to use this, you want to use this obviously to prep the skin for the serum. But the evenings that you're going to use with red light therapy, I don't recommend that you use this. You use it on the days that you're not doing the red light therapy. That's what I would recommend as a pro tip. If you are just getting off Tretinoin or Hydroquinone and you want to use this, I would wait about 10 days to 2 weeks before using this or any type of other acidic products. So I probably would recommend that. Now, if you're going to incorporate the red light therapy, once again, I would wait longer if you've been using Tretinoin or Hydroquinone. Okay, so I do recommend that, because any type of light, even though I know it says that it's not heat or anything like that, I still would recommend that you wait, not because these are inflammatory, these skincare products are inflammatory, but because what you were using before, your skin is part of the integumentary system, so everything that you put on there, it can be systemic, right? So you want to wait until you use anything that's going to increase or the possibility of increasing inflammation. Okay, so the next one is the green rooibos pressed serum. Now this is the one that they highly recommend that you use in conjunction with red light therapy. But because I told them ahead of time I'm not going to use it with red light therapy, if you want me to try it, I still can. I can't really give you all that much results. But what I did like about this that you don't see in a lot of serums is, if you look at the ingredients list right here, you will notice that niacinamide is the 3rd ingredient, and the 5th ingredient is the antioxidant that is in all of their products, which is the aspalanthin. So it's an antioxidant and a natural anti-inflammatory. So I do like the fact that right before you do the red light therapy, it has a natural anti-inflammatory in the serum. Okay, now here comes, these are actually my 2 favorite products, the gel balm cleanser and the green rooibos brightening mask. Now this has what they call the 11% brightening complex. It's for 4% niacinamide, 3% tranexamic acid, 2% kombucha, and 2% alpha arbutin. Now if you are thinking, if I just use this, my melasma will go away. No, it's not formulated for that. And plus, melasma is a multifaceted skin condition that just by using one product, the melasma goes away. Even if you're using hydroquinone or tretinoin, it eventually comes back, right? So it's more complicated than that. However, if you have uneven skin tone, this is a great way to even out your skin tone and your texture without causing a lot of inflammation, because it's not that acidic. The pH of this is only 5.0 to 5.5, which is in line with most people's acid mantle. Now, those of you though who are taking a break from hydroquinone and tretinoin and you are afraid of the pigmentation coming back, this is a great way of not sensitizing your skin to trigger inflammation, but also it has that brightening complex to suppress pigmentation formation, basically making it more difficult for your skin to make that pigmentation. So it is a great way to use it while you are taking a break as well. It's more, it's like a treatment mask. So while you are when you're not using your tretinoin or your hydroquinone, this is a great way to use this mask. Okay, so here's some need to know items. So like with all the other skincare products, it is like a reddish brown color. So if you have a favorite headband that's white, or I would recommend using darker towels with this when you're, toweling off the mask, because it is a reddish brown color. If you rinse it off right away, I found that it doesn't stain, but again, a need to know item. Here's another pro tip. The pro tip is is that if you're planning to do invasive series of peels to treat your acne or your hyperpigmentation, especially one of those that like peels off the skin, it's removing the pigmentation or clearing up the acne because it's removing all of that skin, that pigmented skin, and unclogging your pores. However, when you do these invasive peels, you are triggering some level of inflammation to stimulate collagen and elastin production, as well as, that's because you're losing that skin. So wait about a month or so until your skin has completely healed. Then use this, because for darker skin types, when you introduce that level of consistent inflammation week after week, your skin will start forming pigmentation. So use this after your skin is healed. And what this is going to do is it's going to prevent your pigmentation from forming. Really good for people who have darker skin tones. So that's probably what I would recommend. So using it for post-peel, post-treatment, as well as, when you're taking a break from tretinoin or hydroquinone. Now, here's the caveat. If you are under a professional care, before you start using these things, I would ask them, based on the products I'm using, can I use any of these skincare products before you mess up that skincare protocol? So I do have a caveat for that. So if you're interested in using any of these products or you want to try them, I will put a link below. You get 10% off. I'm not getting commission for that. And as you know, if you watch enough of my videos, you know that I'm not constantly promoting skincare lines. So when I am quite impressed with this. So you can get 10% off. The link is in the description below. And if you're interested more in how to make your vitamin C more effective on your skin, I will include that vitamin C playlist here on some things that you need to do when applying vitamin C, because remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science. See you next week.